Hi, this is Trey Pass. They released a trailer, excuse me, a couple of days ago, which I didn't even know. I'm sorry, my voice is, I'm sorry, I apologize. For Gen V, Season 2, I didn't even know this was out until I actually saw somebody else's channel and they had a thing to it. So then I looked it up, and so they did a couple of days, I think it was 5 days ago, for Gen V, the second season. It's about a trailer. I guess this is like a teaser trailer. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And I'm definitely interested in seeing where they go with the second season. Because, of course, in real life, I forgot the actor. He was in Gen V, and he's also in Sabrina. He played, the Netflix version of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. He played Salem, the cat. And unfortunately, he died in real life. And they didn't recast his part. So I'm just wondering how they're going to explain his death and all that stuff, and how it's going to continue on, because he did play a vital role in that, because he was kind of the love interest of one of the main actresses that switched over to the dark side, and plus his father was a character on the show, and it was in the hospital. So his character is kind of important, but maybe I guess they'll write them off screen. But anyway, let's get to it. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be right back with my reaction. Let me put my headphones on. Okay, let's see. So let me make sure. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Right now, go.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Good to be back. Thanks for letting me re-enroll. I'm grateful.
You're an eye twitch away from leaping across this table and ripping my throat out with your teeth.
Whoa.
I get why you're upset.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
After what happened.
Whoa.
Stay behind me.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
I'm Cypher, your new dean.
Oh.
It is time that humans learn that what runs through our veins is true Vought blue.
Whoa.
Nothing good will come of this.
Whoa.
Nothing ever does.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're gonna burn the school down to the motherfucking studs. Let's fucking go.
I will be preparing you
Whoa.
to push your powers
Whoa.
to their fullest potential.
Whoa.
You are not students. You're soldiers, and you will fight.
Whoa.
Bless your hearts and hold on to your butts.
We should run.
What we should be doing is disrupt, break shit, fuck shit up.
Whatever we do it together.
Yeah. Yeah.
What really happened to my son?
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Whoa.
Let's go. 3, 2.
Sophomore year is gonna be lit.
Whoa. September 17th. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So at least they are going to address his son. So I guess his son is just going to be missing and assume that he's dead. And I'm glad that they're going to expand, of course, the father's part, because obviously, remember, because he was in the hospital the last time, and, because he's using his powers over years, has, weakened him and actually is killing him. And so obviously he's going to go nuts because his son is missing, obviously dead probably, and they'll probably reveal that, how he died and stuff. And I'm wondering if he has another son or something. That would be something if they and it looks like the other Patrick Schwarzenegger, he was I forgot the character's name, but remember he had the brother that had the relationship with the small girl. Looks like he's going home. And look at that one shot where you see him flying and he lands like in front of a suburban house. So I'm wondering if he's gonna confront his parents and stuff. But it looks like they're trying to I guess make them acquiesce to, and of course they're gonna fight. You know, they're gonna fight back. Of course they're gonna fight back, and looks, it should be good because you know they have to act one way, I guess, publicly, and then behind the scenes be trying to resist and stuff. And again, like I said, I'm definitely interested. I think they should have recast the son of the guy that was like the Magneto powers. They should have. I don't think the character is just too important. And again, I understand why they probably felt they didn't want to dishonor his memory, but I think it's stupid, especially when you got a main character, one of the main characters, and he's a vital point because, like I say, he was the love interest of the one, the blonde chick, and you just have him disappear and stuff. But I guess they're gonna make his death be a main plot point to just where where the father's gonna be trying to find out what happened to his son, and he's gonna he don't care if he has to kill anybody to find out what happened to his son, and he's probably gonna wind up dying and stuff. And looks like like say resist. And I think probably what's gonna happen at the end of Gen V, this second season, I think it's gonna lead into the boys, the final season, where they're gonna team up with the remaining boys that are free, which is Starlight. I think Starlight's free, and who else is free? No, Starlight is free, right? I think everybody else got captured, right? I think Starlight is free, so I think she's gonna go get A-Train, and I think they're gonna team up with the Gen V boys. And remember, Butcher is roaming around free, and he has that virus thing. So I think they're gonna, eventually they're gonna team up with them to, because they want to get. I know Butcher wants, his whole goal is to get Homelander and give him that thing and make him and wipe his powers out so he can beat him to death. And I anticipate a bare knuckle, actually not a bare knuckle fight. It's going to be a severe beating where Butcher's going to beat Homelander to death with his hands. I could see that happening, because I know he died in the comics, but I don't know how Homelander died in the comics, if it was Butcher that did it. But that's why I feel it's going to happen. They're going to team, because they're going to resist. They're going to be, I guess, playing the game with the new professor who's trying to train them to, I guess to because that's the whole, now that Homelander has taken over, that's the whole goal to treat humans like cattle and be the superior ones. But they're going to fight back. I think it's going to be the Gen V people and the boys that are remaining, who's going to bust out the other. First, they have to stop whatchamacallit, I think, right? Remember Frenchie? Because I think whatchamacallit gave her the blonde. I forgot what her name is. She gave him the command to walk, right? And so I think I think that they're going to team up. I think the Gen V people at the end of this season, it's going to lead into the sixth season, and I think they're going to maybe, like, you may even see Starlight in A-Train, because I think Starlight just makes sense that Starlight, because remember, left, A-Train left, and Starlight, she flew away and left Huey there, and I think that's what she's gonna round up however many people to fight, and she's gonna get A-Train. I think A-Train's gonna come back, and A-Train's gonna die a hero, and stuff. He's gonna die a hero, but he's gonna be a true hero and have his the remaining family members realize that he fought and stuff, and I think that's the goal for him. So he's gonna die, but I can't wait to see this September 17th. This should be good. Again, like I said, I still think they should have recast that part, just like I thought they should have recast T'Challa in Black Panther 2. I'm sorry, they should have done that. I'm sorry, he's just too vital a character for them to kill off screen. I still think that was wrong to do. Okay, you could have given another young black actor that part and continue the character on. Okay, just like I think on this Gen V, that character, that young character there, because he was very important. He was like the love interest of the blonde chick that turned. I forgot her name. Okay, but turned on them. Her and and the brother of Patrick Schwarzenegger's character. They turned and went to the dark side, and he's very important because obviously because she's she loves him. Remember when they went to her mind, and the guy, the soldier boy in her mind told him there, you're the one that she really loves. So, you could have that conflict of her, of being conflicted because, there's the guy that she loves, even though, they're on opposite sides. So I just think that's it's just too vital and important. But they're gonna use his death, I guess, as a plot point with the father going nuts because his son, his son's gonna be missing, and then they're probably gonna reveal eventually that they carried him off. They can do that with body doubles, that they carried him off and they killed him and stuff, and because he resisted and they killed him. Yeah, and maybe the father will go out, taking out some people on his way out. But that's why I think season 2 is going to end with those Gen V people that's going to be alive, the few people that's going to be, because I don't know who else is going to survive at the end of it. The black chick, she's going to survive. I think her, and maybe the blonde chick, and I think they're going to survive. And then they're going to team up with Starlight. You may even see them at the end of this season, teaming up with Starlight and A-Train and them, and then saying that, listen, we're going to team up. We're going to bring the whole Vought. We're going to bring it all down. We're going to rip it down, and that'll be what season 6 is. The final season of The Boys will be them, tearing down Vought and stuff, and injecting people with viruses and all that. So it's going to be mad crazy. A lot of deaths in that season. And like I said, I think out of everybody that's on The Boys, I think the only 2 people that's going to survive may be just Starlight and Huey. Maybe Mother's Milk. He may, because he got a kid, so they may let him survive. But I think everybody else is up for grabs to die, and I can't wait to see what other new characters they do have in Gen V this season. So anyway, let me know what you think of this trailer for Gen V, the 2nd season. Like I said, I would have never known this trailer came out, except I saw somebody in there when I was looking at other videos, and one particular YouTuber had it, Gen V in their in the thumbnail, and I said, oh man, he released a trailer. I had no clue about it. Anyway, I should have known, because I knew it was coming out this season. 2nd season was coming out this year, because Boys is coming out next year. So anyway, I'll leave a link to that trailer in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Also have a link to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, 12 Views and Opinions. We check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. My Patreon's $5 a month. Tons of content on it. Tons of unedited content on there. I got over 200 videos on there, 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on there. Follow a link, it'll take you there. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing my baseball shirt with my logo on it. Okay, that's in my merchandise store, where I sell t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears, hats, and I also have spherical circles. That's another design on my for all my merch. Okay, so you follow a link, it'll take you to the merchandise store for men, women, and unisex. So follow a link, it'll take you to the merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long, and take care.